Alrighty, guys. Good evening. Welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Story streams. Congrats on first. Welcome, welcome. How are you this Sunday, March 1st? It's a new month, guys. We're gonna do some monthly polls. But yeah. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? All right. Should we get the other dailies out of the way? I think actually I did my dailies already. I just have to send like assignments and stuff. Yeah, I think that's all I have to do. You're gonna like when I send the assignments out to get materials. Base, welcome in. How are you doing today? Let's see. We also have enough pack hourglasses in Pokemon
What the
TCG.
fay?
We welcome in. What the fay? Kaizen, welcome in. Maybe like 10 minutes. So here to keep the streak alive. Welcome, welcome. Were you able to watch a clip from like the previous streams? Because I know you've been traveling since Friday. So as long as you guys watch a clip or even a VOD, you're able to upkeep your streaks. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 Kaizen, did you see what I got in Pokemon TCG? Hold on. Where is it? 81 streak? Nice. No? Look at my binder here. And tell me what you notice. What do we notice? And I'm not even pulling on that pack right now, but they gave us like the you know, like the anniversary logins. Like they gave us a free Fantastical Parade pack, and I'm like, all right, let's check this out. And we just happened to get another one on stream. I don't think anyone was here to clip it though, because like it was in the middle of like we were doing the Varga story quest, and it was like 1 a.m. and no one was here at the time. Open Dragon, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Can we get a shout out for Dragon? And yes, it was another Meloetta. I can trade soon, guys. Let's see. 3 days. 3 days. And Dragon's here too. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I think I did my dailies already, but we have free monthly polls, so we might as well do those. Destiny, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Should we do our monthly polls? I also think I have assignments to send out in Star Rail. Alright, oh, we also have ads at the moment. So those who aren't seeing ads, thank you for supporting the stream with your subs. Claim rewards and send them back out. Actually, I think they just get sent out automatically, so that's good. Alright. Shall we do our monthly polls? Let's see. Good. Working on one of my newer Genshin accounts. How many do you have? I have technically 2, but I haven't used the alts in like months. It's at the beginning. Basically, I just started an account. I was trying to see if I could maybe get Farina on like however many pulls you get at the start of the game, and then like leave it there. It would be literally at the start of the game, like once you get to Jean's office. So that way, if they ever release the game on like Switch 2, then I could play through and capture it in widescreen from the beginning. Doing the ZA DLC, I got 5 random shinies today. I gotta finish the post game stuff so I can get started on the DLC. Almost done with Leeway. Oh, nice. I'm actually sad about that. Don't be sad. Leeway's good, but it gets so much better after that. Like especially the ending of Leeway. Like that like the whole like ending. But yeah, it gets so much better. Sky, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining the stream. We're gonna be doing Genshin. I know the categories there, but we have monthly polls, so we're gonna claim those. So chat, wish me luck. How much pity are we at? We're at like really high pity, I think, in Star Rail on standard. 70 pity. We're gonna hit soft pity here unless we get something. So we're at 70 pity on Star Rail standard. Like my what? Now times that by like 7 or 8. That's a lot of accounts. That's a lot of accounts. Lou is the worst part of the game. But yeah, not saying it's bad. But yes, it gets so much better. Didn't agree to be the worst. Let's not say worst. How about like the least strongest? All right. Anyway, let's pull. So 5 standards. Here we go. We're at 70 pity and counting. Hoping for, I don't know what we're hoping for. Just Bronya E4 or something. I don't know. Is she at E3? I think she's E3. Yep, she's E3. Chong-Li's so cute. The actually, never mind. I was gonna say something, but you play through the game. All right, here we go. Next poll. Hey, there we go. We got a 4-star. Come on, someone that's already. Aww. I will say, I know some people in our community don't like Hook. I think Hook's okay. They're fine for comedic purposes. The accounts that aren't mine. Oh, no, that doesn't count. No. All right, this is 74. The next one will be 75. So we are hitting soft pity on standard. Because this is not a 5-star here. Last one. This is number 75. And nothing. There's one boss I need to kill inordinate. To send Zhangling, and I finally did it. Oh yeah, the Pyro Regisvine. No, yeah, we all had trouble with that early on in the game, but obviously once you get later parts in the game and you have a lot more characters to work with, you'll be able to take down real easily in the future. All right, we're at 75 pity on standard. Again, we have all the standard characters, so I guess we're just hoping for like Bronya E4 or something just to get closer to that E6. Been so enwrapped in the DLC, I still need to do Genshin dailies. I know the feeling. All right. Yeah, we got that done. Did my dailies on there already. You guys haven't done your weekly boss battle. I guess it's like it's not that big a deal. I'm sorry, compared to some of the other ones. Because you can still. Oh wait, no, can you? No, Genshin you can still claim rewards even after you're like 3. It's just gonna cost more resin. I think Starro and ZZZ you can't. No, ZZZ you can. That's right. All right. Anyway, on to our free standard polls here. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, let me check if that increased because we did get a 4-star light cone. Let me see if that increased. No, or is it? Where is it? This this thing. 14. Okay, so that did give me one more additional pull. So we're at 166 pity, or not pity. Trend line says I should be at 155, so we're 11 over trend line. Hoping for Yenching Lycone. Yeah, the account I'm working on now is an Asia account. I got C1Z by Nivelette on it. Can I ask why so many accounts? Just out of curiosity. Again, I have. Oops. On the controller, and then it'll work. I have 2 accounts. I only started the second one like a few months ago, back when Farina's banner was active, because I was like, oh, maybe it'd be nice to at least get Farina on an account and then just leave it there. Welcome in, Sparkle. How's it going? That way, if the game ever comes to Switch 2, I'll already have Farina, because like Farina seems like the most like versatile support in the game. So I was like, okay, well, that way I don't have to worry about getting Farina on a new account on this, or on the like, if I'm playing through from the very beginning on like Switch 2 or something. More accounts means more gambling. I mean, that's true. Is that a selling point? If you're just coming in, guys, we're doing our free standard polls on each account. We got nothing in Starrel, although we did get one more poll out of it on unlimited, so that's good. We're going to do our ZZZ polls, and then we're on to Genshin. We're going to do the event. I know Kaizen's only here for like another minute or so, but we'll try and get these polls real quickly. Which one was it? RB. Also, I'm lurking. Are we finishing in leeway today? I like variety. One is a stream account, and I just have a lot of time. Oh, fair. Yeah, I really only have the one Genshin account because the other one I don't play. And like maybe when like someone like Farina or someone that's like crucial to an account runs again, maybe I'll fire it up. I really should kind of at least do like dailies. But anyway, I only have like one Genshin, one Starl, and one ZZZ account. All right, 5 standard polls here in ZZZ. What's our pity? Pity is 23. Oh, it says on the screen. All right, here we go. 2 days until Sparksy. That's right. Tuesday, guys. They're doing it on Tuesday for once. Usually it's on Wednesdays. 4-star challenge is off to a good start as well. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning about that one. Or did you mention it, or did I just like see you doing it? Oh, I just saw you doing it. Another one, go. B rank. We might not even get a 4-star here because this is A rank in 7 or less. All right, here we go. 26. B rank. 27. I know Sparkle's waiting for Sparksy there. Alright, last one on ZZZ. Come on, A rank at least. Please. Nope. Just B ranks all around. Alright, so that means we didn't get another pull. That's fine. What was that for? I don't even know. No. Alright. So we're good on that. Pity is now 28. Alright, and Genshin. Should we do our polls in Pokemon as well? Should I do a 10-pack? Or should I just... Because we're only just trying to get that Mew. The gold Mew. That's literally all I'm going for. Maybe I should do singles. It's just so tedious tapping through all the singles. Can open 20 packs. Let you know highlights before I go. Okay. Best of luck. Why do you still have Petite Planets? Isn't the server closed? Yes. Oh, you mean on my home screen? I don't know. Just late. Maybe it's just holding space. Is that still a thing? Holding space? Oh, there's this guy. Just hanging out here. Hello. Okay, good talk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
How come all the other Catherines have so much more space around them compared to like Mondstadt Catherine? She just has a little shack. More of a waste of space. Hey. I found it so funny in Lue. What's up? Trying to always be buying stuff and he got no money. Do you know about Zhongli's situation yet? Because it's even funnier. Hold on, let's go here. It says I got items forged. Clean. Have you done Mona's story quest yet? All right. Standard polls. Guys, should we do a 110 poll for like Albedo or Eula? I was looking at the math. Even if Nicole is like Luna 7, did I say? Hold on, or 6. I have her down as Luna 7. Okay, let's assume Nicole is Luna 7. Let's just assume Sandrone is 8. I have plenty of, and then let's assume it takes a maximum of 270 polls for Escoffier and Lauma. I have plenty of extra polls to get all 4 of those. Like, hard guarantee everyone. Who do you think loses the first round of AHR? Honestly, voting gauntlet is such a crapshoot. It's a coin flip. Like, there's no way to. There's literally no way. There's no logical be like, hey, this person's gonna win. This person's gonna win. It's literally a coin flip.
I'd have lost
The way it's
myself
the way it works. Okay, let's do some polls. But yeah, I'm debating if I should do a 10 poll for either Albedo or Eula. Because we almost have everyone on the Chronicle Wish banner. To be fair, 3 of them are standards. And 3 of them are not. So, alright, here we go. Oh, we have 7? What's our pity? Pity is 36. Eula best girl. Yeah, you and Kaizen say I should go for Eula. I think we had a couple people that said we should go for Albedo. Because Albedo currently has a buff. But Eula, assuming she gets a buff, it'll be a newer buff. So presumably should be better. But they don't have it yet. Alright, let's do... Apparently we have 7 standard pulls to get. It'd be a lot more if I leveled up Amber to level like 70 or something. Alright, here we go. 36 pity. Wish me luck. Hoping for Kutching times 3. Here we go. Green Ninja EX. Oh, nice. Okay. Shiny Drowsy. Oh, nice. You got the rainbow cards. Full art. Oh, for Jolteon. Yeah. Shiny Oricorio in the same pack. Oh, nice. Okay. Another of the rainbow, and then a regular Jolteon EX. Okay. Level up Amber then. Should I? I mean, realistically, I should get, like, most of my characters are at level 60 or higher because of, like, Imaginarium Theater. Which, by the way, guys, are reset already, so make sure you guys get your prima jumps from that. There's a few that aren't, so I should get them at least to, like, 50. Because 50 is the next tier. Yeah, I can see everyone above here is actually, like, 50 or above already, or 60 or above. So... theoretically, I should get the rest of these to, like, at least 50 for the next standard pull from all of them. But the problem is, so remember how yesterday we were like, hey, I pre-farmed for Escoffier months ago. Where are all her mats? And then I realized, wait a second, Inefa took them because we weren't planning on going for Inefa. And then we got Inefa, and I leveled her up. And I'm like, oh, that's where all her mats went. So, yeah. So, I want to make sure I can actually level up Escoffier and Llama first. All right, here we go. 7 standard polls. And then we'll talk about the Chronicle Wish. Here we go. Wish me luck. Wait, Kaizen, when do you get back? All right, here we go. And when's your travel day? Number 37. $38. 39. 40. 15th? Okay. Gotta go, so have fun with the rest of the stream. Alright, thanks, Kaizen. Thanks for dropping in. Have a good rest of your day. Guys, Kaizen's almost in a normal time zone. Alright, that was 40, right? Not even a 4-star. When we got blue, that's a sign you should go for Eula. Alright, here we go. Number 41. Bum. And 42. Purple. Be a character. Be a character. Be a character. Yo. It's Layla. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. She's not C6 yet, apparently. And then that's 42. And 43. Come on, crouching. Nope. Friendless point for Albedo, but lost 50-50 to you. That would be like the ideal situation. Because, like, again, I don't have either of them yet. So that's why I'm debating if I should go for them. Should we, chat? Should we? How many pulls do I have right now, actually?
Phlogiston engraving is quite the deep field of study.
Where's Layla? Oh, this is her first constellation, so she's C1. Center pulls is basically just praying one of them turns into a character for exactly, yeah. Although here, Layla is not even maxed out yet. Okay, and then I was gonna, what was I gonna do? Check. Oh yeah, that's right. Check how many pulls I have, in case it changed. Still the same. Okay, which means at the moment we're at 231. Now remember, the pity. So this way we don't lose our 75-25. That's for Escoffier and Loma. This pity doesn't carry over into the limited banners. It does carry over onto future Chronicle Wishes, though. Or if I pull more in this banner. Alright, chat. What do you guys think? Right now, tell me in the chat. Albedo or Eula? Let's see. Seemingly Eula is more popular, but meta-wise, Albedo's gotten a buff. So this, yeah. So like right now, yeah, Albedo is probably a better choice at the moment because they have a buff, but Eula hasn't gotten one yet, and they presumably will get one in the future. And since it'll be a newer buff, presumably it would be better. But chat, what do you guys think? Weeb says Eula. Dragon says Albedo. Thinking about pulling for Klee. Yeah, I did. I think 2 10 pulls for Klee. We got who's the 4-star I got that I didn't have? Dahlia. From Mondstadt. We got Dahlia, who I didn't have, and we got Klee. And I was like, sweet. All right, we got 1 vote for Eula, 1 vote for Albedo. Anyone else? What do you guys think? We're probably just doing, at most, 2 10 pulls, because I was doing the math. And let's assume, because, I don't know, do you guys think Luna 6 is too soon for Nicole? I right now I have Nicole as being Luna 7, and assuming Sandrone is Luna 8. I can still hard guarantee both. Wait. You got an ad? Hold on, let me do the math here again. So 7,400, right? I can probably do like 5 10 pulls, but we're not going to do 5 10 pulls. We're just going to do at most 2 right now. Should I do 1 10 pull for each? No, because it doesn't even matter, right? Or does it? What do you guys think? Let's see, Albedo mostly though. Okay, so Sparkle votes Albedo. Opa Dragon says Eula. All right, we're 2 and 2. Any other votes from anyone else in the chat? Albedo or Eula? Again, they're probably not going to see much use from me, at least at the moment. Kaizen votes Eula probably. They're not here right now. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Also, Weeb. Why are your emotes not working? Where's your tail? Hold on. Let me fix that.
Tanuki TV gifted a tier 1 sub to Weeb00013.
Tail just disappeared like 2 minutes ago. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Alright, I need a tiebreaker. Next person in the chat that tells me who to go for, Albedo or Eula, we'll go for that. Because we're 2-2 right now. In the meantime, let's do some Pokemon polls. I'm going to do single packs because... Again, once I get that Mew, we're switching back to getting Meloetta cards. As tedious as this is going to be... Alright, we're just hoping to get the gold Mew at some point. Nothing there. We got some. Oh! 2 cards, guys. Magikarp. Full Art to Dene. I think I already have that one. Whirlipede, Morlul, and it's not gold. Ooh, it's a fancy Mew EX though, and it's new, but it's not the gold Mew that we're wanting. We'll take it though. Got my fruits. Ba-da-bum. Base. What do you vote for? We have Eula or Albedo. Pick one. But yeah, Kaizen had to go, so that's why they're not voting right now. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, they're in, like, Seattle-ish. Eula because she's pretty and she's ice? You mean cryo. Learn your Genshin vocab. Alright. Alright, I guess we'll do Eula. We still might get Albedo, just this is the way Chronicle Wish works. Cryo is ice. I know that, but that's not the Genshin language, guys. Alright, confirm selection. Alright, chat. Wish me luck. Lilith emotes in the chat, please. Alright, thank you, Weeb. Here we go. 110 poll. For Eula. We're not likely to get anything, but let's see what we get out of the 4 stars here. 2. We're gonna go 1 by 1. I don't want another Dahlia situation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sayona.
Way. Gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
8, 9, 10. Alright, she is already, looks like it's C6, so we gotta pull back from there. And again, we can safely do 1 more 10 pull. We could probably do 5, but just to be on the safe side. Because again, this is based off like trend lines and expected Primogems and stuff like that. But alright, 1 10 pull. Also, hold on. Am I keeping track of pity for Chronicle Wish? I am. So that's 11. Right? Just checking. Yeah, it's 11. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck, guys. Here we go. Eula. It'd be great if we got Eula and Albedo on the same 10 pull. That'd be fantastic. Here we go. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Nothing. Right, 21 pity. On Chronicle Wish. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A bow. Man. 8, 9, 10. That's new at least. Better luck next time. Yeah. We're not necessarily done with this banner, but like if we stay ahead of trendline, then we might do another pull. But in the meantime, we're at 213. Okay, so let's see. Nicole should still have 200 pulls for, and Sandrone on top of that. Yeah, we should be fine. And we have plenty for Escoffier and Lauma. All right. Oh, let's finish doing our Pokemon pulls. And then we're going to do this Homeward, He Who Caught the Wind. Has anyone done this? How long is it? By the way, we were doing Varka Story Quest yesterday. I was told it would take like 5 hours. It took 2 hours and 40 minutes. So just FYI, in case you guys are doing Varka Story Quest, less than 3 hours. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Come on, Gold Mew. Nothing. Now, I'm told this is like a... Oh, I remember seeing this special program. It's like an alternate reality kind of thing, it's presumably. I don't know how it happens, but... Nothing there either. Let's see. Pikachu, Snivy, Ponyta, Electabuzz, Weezing. But yeah, has anyone done this yet? Nothing again. Who? You mean Tanuki? What? Hollow. You got Dedenne, Chatote, Magmar, Larvesta, Golem. Hollow Golem. Well, it's not really. Well, I guess it is, yeah. Do you know how long the what? I can't even read that word. What? Hey, we got a Vaporeon. And that's it. Soros, Lipard, Dedenne, Behem. Come on, gold Mew. I remember there's only one gold card in this deck, so as soon as we see gold, we know exactly what it is. Unlike the Meloetta, which it's one of 2 gold cards. The other one's like a poncho or something. The White Horse Leisurely Journey epilogue. Ooh, you mean the Lantern Rite stuff? Yeah, you should do that after probably finishing Nodcry. But that's not going to happen because it's so much... Unless you have, like... How long is that available for? Is it even still up? Or for me, I mean? That's, Miliastra. Yeah, because that's meant... Or not meant, but it's like, it's... You really should be caught up in the whole Archon quest, but there's no way you can do that before it ends. Because it spoils the later parts of the Archon quest. Already did it. Well, then why are you asking how long it's going to take? Superior already had... Hoyoverse, did you pull something? The way I said that, it sounds like you pulled a muscle or something. Let's see. Hoyoverse. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Elemental Mastery. Let's go. Is this Kooky? Didn't finish? Oh. Well, then you probably haven't gotten spoiled yet. Just don't know how long it's going to take. I mean, if you do it right and finish the Archon quest first and then do that, probably you're looking at 3 weeks' time. Come on, just give me the gold Mew. Three more. Time and stuff just for that quest. I don't remember. You can check my VODs on the day that we did that one, and because I always do my quests and stuff like that. I try to do it in one sitting. And if not, it's maybe at most split up into 2. It should still be up. Oh, bag shined. Oh, it's just a regular EX card. And it's another Dedenne. Come on, man. Went to see how much EM I could get on her with other characters buffing her. That's pretty impressive then. Alright, last 10 pull. Here we go. Or not 10 pull, you know what I mean. Pack. And open. Man. Salazzle new. Naturally has 937 without external buffs. That's like 200 more. Not 200. That's like 1,000 more. 800, whatever. I got an achievement or something. 100 dark type cards. Is it weird to anyone else that they don't have all the Pokemon types in the TCG? Or is that just a logistics thing? Because there'd be too many, it'd be unwieldy. Yeah, it just has less types. Is it just because it would be too many to deal with? Like, it's not even the ones where they added the new types in like Gen 2 and Gen 6. It's just like it doesn't even have like ice and stuff. Alright, anyway. Alright. Shall we begin, chat? Alright. Shall we also record? Alright, homeward, he who caught the wind. One day, you and Paimon suddenly receive an invitation from the Knights of Favonius, and so you return to Mondstadt to take part in a welcome ceremony that feels both familiar and just a little bit different. Read the invitation letter. Greetings, honorary Knight Tanuki and Paimon. There's no space there. Someone didn't proofread this. It is a pleasure to be in touch once more. This is Jean. The wild hunt threat in Nagcry has been neutralized, and the Knights of Favonius expedition is drawing to a successful close. Our members will soon begin their return to Mondstadt. To express our gratitude, we have arranged a welcome celebration in the city. We extend our sincere invitation to you both to join us for this event, which will be held on the beach across from Star Snatch Cliff. Accept the invitation. Let's see. And then Sparkle says 17 pulls. Ooh, that's a big jump.
Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Phlogiston engraving is quite the deep field of study.
17. Okay, thank you. Buffs I gave her Inefa. Wait, the buffs I gave her are Inefa Burst, Nahida Burst, Sucrose passives, and one of the Nagcry domains gives you 200 EM for having a Nagcry character. Wait, is it only in that domain, or?
Phlogiston engraving is quite the deep field of study.
Specific domain. Oh, okay. So you have to be in that domain to get it. Where do I go? Oh, literally where we started the game. Silken Moon. Oh, that one. Okay. Guys, this is literally where we started the game. I'm going to go over here and go around to the north. Man, do you guys remember? I'm sure Base does. They only just started the game. This is where we started the game. I'm gonna be out. I don't want to get spoiled. I was gonna do it today, but then ZA DLC took over. What are we talking about? This is the beginning of the game, Dragon. But okay.
That's weird. Jean said this is where the event is supposed to be, but there's nothing here.
Wait, is this... It's been a while since we've been back here.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, this is where our journey officially began. That sure brings back memories. Kinda nostalgic, really. Even after all this time, this place hasn't changed one bit.
Fleeting moments. Precious ones, too.
Look who's getting all sentimental and poetic. Well, We still need to find Jean and the others. Let's have a look around.
Just like old times.
Yeah.
The Outlander who caught the wind. Prologue question mark?
Paimon remembers there used to be hydro slime hiding here, but it's gotta be gone now, right?
Of course you had to say that. Now it's gonna be back.
Whoa! A fungus? Are those supposed to be in Mondstadt? Not that these are a real threat to us at this point, but still.
Ow. Also, guys, they have us back in our original outfit, not the new one. Not even a drop? What? I think after I finish Leeway, you're going to go on to the next one? We're not doing anything with this thing? No?
Something wrong with this waypoint?
I'm not sure, but it's weird. I can't seem to use it.
Oh, yeah. What the heck is with the map?
Don't forget about your guide. Come on, follow Paimon.
Hey, Dorolo. What is... Oh, okay, we're locked in. We are locked in. Can't go anywhere.
What is it?
Genshin since 1 p.m.
Hear that? They said this isn't hard enough. Should I grab a geofishing for the next round?
Oh my god, it's
Is
Alice.
this really the time to get competitive?
And Nicole.
Did you hear that, Paimon?
What are they up
what?
to? Okay.
Huh. Must have been my imagination then.
Statue 7 was kind of funny. Did you not watch the special program? That was like the first thing they revealed. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, over there. Dodeko.
Huh? Why did someone hang Jumpy Dumpty mines all over this tree?
To look like Sunsetias, maybe?
What? But they don't look alike. You can't even eat them. Hold on. Could this be an event setup thing? Not a lot of people come here, but a bomb's still a bomb. If someone gets hurt by accident, Klee's gonna get marched off to the confinement room again.
Agreed. Let's help her clean this up. Talking about the questionnaire. Yeah, I know. This quest was in the special program. Did you not watch it? Where they announced a whole bunch of things? Back after success. Welcome back, Dorolo.
Yeah, but let's take a picture with the camera before we take them down. First the fungus, and now this? Something weird is going on. If it turns out not to be event-related, it'll be good to have a record of what we found.
You know, Paimon, you've gotten sharper. You could even say you've ascended to a new level. Hey, Paimon's leveling up. No, you didn't? Okay. Yeah, they have a special program every, like a live stream every like 3 weeks or so. Or no, wait, 3 weeks, 6 weeks. Every 6 weeks where they announce stuff that's coming up in the next patch. So when is the next one? Let me see. Today is March 1st. We should be getting drip marketing for the next characters in 2 days. So expect that on Tuesday. The next special program is going to be on March 27th.
You couldn't just compliment Paimon's smarts like a regular person? Whatever. Paimon will take it. Better than being called emergency food, at least.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It never hurts to be careful. We've seen through lots of tricks, but we've also gotten the short end of the stick a bunch of times, too.
I'm not getting a bad feeling this time, though. For all we know, this could turn out to be an unexpected blessing.
Paimon likes the optimism. Come on, let's get that picture taken. Then, get rid of these bombs.
Spotter camera. The camera that Paimon carries with her. Use it to record the noteworthy differences you find this time. Oh, we lose this camera in 2 weeks, guys. Can we read more about it? No. Okay. Take a picture. Do mines and Cecedias really look alike? Let's hope no one found out the hard way. Oh.
Fireworks! Guess there was no danger after all. Were those meant to welcome us or something? Anyway, we should be good here. Let's keep going. Huh. What was it Paimon said back then? Ah, right! Oh, wow!
Alright, guys, remember, here we got our Breath of the Wild moment. Ah, the nostalgia.
That's a statue of the Seven!
There are a few of those statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world.
Among the 7 gods, this god controls the wind. You remember too. It's weird though. It seems like there's something different about it.
I think so too, but I can't tell what at this distance.
Let's take a closer look. Huh. Paimon's next line was...
As we all know,
Right! Poetry and language flow like the wind. Look! There really is something wrong with this statue of the Seven. It's fish! But it's so light! Huh.
High elastic
right.
fish meat? What?
Okay, Paimon's sure of it now. This can't be for an event. No one in their right mind would replace that huge statue of the Seven with a statue of Klee.
It's pretty cute though.
Yeah, and well made too. But that's not the point. You're not weirded out by this?
Nope, because I got it figured out. Something this over the top, it's gotten her written all over it.
Oh, you're right. This must be Alice's doing. She could put 100 Klee statues all around Mondstadt and Paimon still wouldn't be surprised. That explains the other weird stuff we saw up till now, too.
Yeah, even though she hasn't showed herself, we must already be inside her event.
She must have asked Jean to write that letter so we'd lower our guard. No, wait! Maybe that was Alice just pretending to be Jean. Paimon wouldn't put it past her.
Looks like the joke's on us. All in good fun though, right?
Yeah, Paimon's not upset. The surprises were nice, and this statue is pretty cool. Plus, we got to take a little trip down memory lane. Makes Paimon feel all warm and fuzzy, remembering where it all began.
Same here.
What do we do now, though? There's nobody around. If this is some sort of elaborate prank, guess we're in it until the people behind it jump out and say, "Gotcha!"
Maybe what Alice wants is for us to just keep going.
Huh? What does that mean?
The fungus, the Bombstedia tree, the statue of the Cleven. She seems to have prepared lots of surprises for us.
Oh, yeah. And there could be even more. Guess all there's left to do is touch that statue and find out.
All right.
Maybe it'll give you the power of Pyro
already have the power of pyro.
The world opens itself before those with noble hearts.
Huh? That actually turned out not bad.
Spartan Splash! You were right! Alice is full of surprises! Good guessing on your part! Let's keep going and see what else we find! Klee can't reach those from here. And Master Jean says it's not polite to just take people's things. So, pass them to me when no one's looking, okay?
That's kind of funny.
Resonate. What does that mean? Oh, wait! I know! It's like how I'm the Spark Knight and you're the Honorary Knight. So, we resonate. Klee blesses you with happiness. Have the best day ever, just like I am.
That was fun. Oop. Insufficient storage.
We're gonna be too late.
It's the Vaughn. It's the Vaughn.
There's something huge in the sky!
Okay, we all remember what Paimon said back then. Anyway, since he's here, that must mean we're about to meet another old friend in these woods. Look, there he is! Back then, the Goblin was tainted by the Abyss, and Tone Deaf Bard was about to heal his wounds. But your control over Animo wasn't so great, so they noticed you and ran off. But you've had tons of practice since then, so mistakes like that should be a thing of the past, right?
Or we could just go say hi. Let's give them a scare.
Sure. Here goes nothing. Well, this is awkward. You really hung Paimon out to dry there, traveler.
I didn't think you were going to take that approach.
Apologies. You were just even livelier than I remembered, and I wasn't expecting it.
Okay, so they're all fully aware.
Which means mission accomplished on the surprise front, I suppose. What do you say, Alice? High marks?
Yes, indeed. That was fantastic. I've recorded it all, in fact.
Huh! So you were watching us all along. And hold on. You can't just record people like that.
What a delightful reunion. Welcome to Mondstadt, you two. The place where it all began.
After some confusion, you and Paimon find yourselves at the Knights of Favonia's headquarters.
Lovely to see you, dearies. So what's the verdict? Did our special welcome ceremony meet the mark?
It was impressive.
It was very... you, that's for sure. Paimon can't believe the Knights of Favonius let you go that far. Where'd you move the real statue of the Seven anyway?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't figured it out. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next door by now. Certainly not my idea of a pleasant afternoon.
So, what's going on here?
Ah, now you're asking the right questions, Paimon.
The answer lies over here.
Nicole? You're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on vacation. In fact, everything you just experienced was their handiwork. But I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole. I trust you're well acquainted with her skill at explaining all manner of magic and phenomena.
Yep. We experienced that firsthand in Notcry.
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invented. Inside it is a small world created using a person's memories. When you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt, Alice took the opportunity to place you within it.
Oh,
Oh.
we didn't even notice.
Huh, I wouldn't be much of a dodo king if I couldn't pull off a simple trick like that.
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. They only exist within this bubble. Ah, except for Venti and Dvalin, of course. I invited Venti, and he brought the dragon along.
It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your journey. It feels like listening to a verse you haven't heard in a while, right? You might not remember the name or melody, and still, you start humming along in no time. I'm assuming your trip down memory lane was similarly nostalgic.
Definitely. Thanks for going to so much trouble.
So does Jean know about this or not? Paimon's starting to think that invitation letter was a fake.
Oh, no. Jean wrote that herself, I assure you. I wouldn't dare forge a letter under her name.
Huh. So you do draw the line somewhere.
Ooh. Not with my daughter in her clutches. If you ever become a mother, you'll understand.
Oh, come on! It's not like she's being held hostage.
The point is, this magical bubble was created at the request of the Knights of Favonius.
Why?
With the expedition in Notcry coming to an end, the Knights will be home before long.
Varka thinks it's better to give people time to reunite with their families, so he told Jean to hold off on a huge welcome reception for now. Of course, Jean has her own thoughts on the matter. You can get the details from her soon.
As things stand, we're keeping the reception small, but there will be some activities. This magic bubble is one of them. The returning knights can use it to catch up on all the major events that have occurred in Mondstadt while they were gone.
Simply put, it's a reenactment of your adventures.
Indeed. The ultimate goal is for everyone to have a chance to take part in the excitement.
I see. Wait, my adventure specifically?
So, what about the parts that took a few, creative liberties?
Oh, those were there because the bubble world is still being transcribed and debugged. Memories are easy to extract, and the resulting information density is fine, but it's not exactly a stable medium. If memories are the only thing used to recreate a world, it's hard to ensure a lack of deviations. For example, these memories belong to Venti, but even for someone like him, whose memories are quite reliable, there is bound to be some variance. Not to mention, on their own, memories lack an interactive component. So I added some self-deductive capabilities to this magic, which exacerbated the instability issues, unfortunately.
Yeah, that, makes sense.
For instance, say we're recording memories and Lisa happens to fly into a fury over some overdue library books at the same time. A powerful thunderstorm might unfold in the bubble world out of nowhere. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We just have to send someone to scout things out first.
Is that me?
Then we can manually correct anything that doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Plus, once the recording is complete, the magic will loop, so there won't be further deviations, and we won't need real people to act things out. Ah, and before it's all said and done, we'll be sure to cover up your identity, Venti.
Much appreciated. Otherwise, buying around at the Angel's share is gonna be much more of a hassle.
Huh. Like you're the one who does the buying.
It's settled then. We'll allow you to be the first to relive these precious memories, and in return, you'll be our eyes on the inside.
I knew it. No such thing as a free lunch.
Yeah, but it sounds like fun. Besides, we already snapped a few pics of some potential bugs. Like that weird statue of the Seven.
Oh, no, Paimon. That one was entirely intentional.
What? Seriously?
As the creator of this world, I'm afforded a bit of creative license, I would think. Creating this bubble was no easy task. Is a little personal touch too much to ask for?
I doubt anyone will mind. As far as I'm concerned, you're free to do as you please. This is Mondstadt, after all.
Oh, well. Paimon can't argue with that.
In that case, we'll be counting on you to continue testing our work tomorrow.
It's still early. Why not check out the other events at the testing grounds in the meantime? Jean should be there too.
Yeah, we'll go say hi. She's the one who invited us after all.
Thanks all. See you tomorrow.
I think nothing of it. Now that the world is at peace, you two are overdue for a vacation. Best to make the most of it.
Okay, before we go on, chat. I don't know if you guys saw, but I think my iPad's out of space for recording, so I'm going to see if I can clear up some space real quick. Let me see. Yeah, we only have about 13 gigs left. Let's delete Petite Planet, Final Fantasy VII. What else? Let's offload Impact Third for now. Where's my sound? Well, what happens if I look up? Are we still in the fake world, or is this... That's still... Yeah, okay.
Dvalin appeared a little late, but his sparks and splash triggered a deep magical reverberation. Background music needs to start half a second late. I should put another instance if and now the diagnostics are failing? I just don't get it.
Oh, Nicole, dear, stop fretting. You're projecting rather loudly, you know.
Every detail is within your control, huh? Color me impressed.
Is it the same conversation?
Oh, and didn't you say Kleiner would be making the trip with you this time, Alice?
Who's Kleiner?
He's been delayed, I'm afraid. Troublesome happenings on another planet. And of course, just when he jumped through all those hoops to make it back to Tevat, Dottore starts causing trouble. The border is a terrible mess even now. So, unfortunately, his vacation has been postponed. Just yesterday, he did give us a call on the Dodo communication device, though. As you can imagine, Klee was pleased as punch to hear her dad's voice.
I see. Being a seeker is a tough job indeed.
Her dad's name is Kleiner, and he's currently a seeker, and he's currently visiting another planet. Okay. Klee's dad's named. He has a name. It's Kleiner. Also, welcome in, Dark. How you doing today? Alright, let's go. So we're back in the actual world, it looks like. Let's go talk to Jean. Can we go in this room finally? Oh no.
Hello.
Do you have a question? What's up, Daito? Also, welcome in. The event venue. There she is.
Yes, good work. We'll go with this setup.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Honorary Knight, Paimon, welcome back. Did you have a good time in Alice's magic bubble?
Yeah, it was so cool! Paimon's looking forward to getting back in there tomorrow!
I'll be sure not to spoil it then. I imagine you might be interested in what went into the preparation, though. I loved the idea when Alice brought it up, but I knew it would take a great deal of reenactors, not to mention recruiting Dvalin. Luckily, Venti, or rather, Lord Barbados, agreed to help. After that, I opened up recruitment to the people of Mondstadt. Countless volunteers jumped at the chance to reenact your stories, Honorary Knight.
Oh, nice.
It took me 2 days just to read through all the applications. A lot of people have gotten involved, and that includes quite a few familiar faces as well.
Are you one of them?
Yes, according to Alice, I'm one of the leading ladies.
Hope it wasn't too much work.
Yeah, there are other activities here too, right? Sounds like there's a lot on your plate.
Ah, well, such are the duties of the acting Grandmaster. I'm used to it. For those of us who have been holding down the fort, so to speak, the return of the expedition team is a matter of great importance. The Grandmaster contacted me and said not to organize a grand reception on their behalf, and I understand where he's coming from. I'm sure the team will be exhausted upon returning, and making a big fuss might just tire them out further.
Sensing a butt in there somewhere. Tone Deaf Bard said you had other ideas.
Yes, well, those of us here in Mondstadt have been awaiting their return for a long time. Resuming normal life after such a long expedition will be quite an adjustment. An official welcome might help them feel at home and reacclimate to life here. Not to mention, it's a chance for the people to show them no matter how long we've been apart, we're still family.
That's also a good point. As long as we keep it small, of course.
Yes, absolutely. And I don't know, perhaps I am overstepping. I just hope the Grandmaster isn't too upset.
So, besides the whole bubble thing, what have you got planned?
Here, I'll show you. First, this is an arena we've set up to showcase Favonius blade work. The cavalry company is in charge of this one. I'm sure there will be some exciting sparring sessions.
Ooh, that means we'll get to see Kaya on stage!
That's right. Compared to me, he's much better at keeping things interesting. Even when the subject matter is quite serious, I can think of no better person for the job.
You're as modest as ever, huh, Jean?
Over here, we're running a wind glider speed shooting event. It's not hard to guess who's in charge of this one, I'm sure.
Amber, of course.
Yes, her gliding skills are top-notch, and she's quite creative when it comes to event design. Be sure to check it out when the time comes. There's also a booth that will serve as a reception area, where people can relax and chat with each other. A few simple games will be available as well. Hertha is in charge of the drink stall, but we're still working on the menu.
Well, the more alcohol options, the better, I think. The expedition team likes the strong stuff.
He's here already?
Fair point. Huh?
What's with that face?
Grandmaster, you're back? Has the entire team returned as well? Well, apologies, we're not quite done with the preparations, but I assure you, it's limited to what you see here. We're exercising the utmost restraint.
Hey. Relax, Jean, relax. No need to get all formal with me. I split from the group to make it back first. Pretend I'm not even here. Besides, I knew you'd want to surprise us, no matter what I said.
Oh, I see.
If I didn't tell you to put on the brakes, I knew you'd go full throttle and start planning the next Ludi Harpastum or Windbloom Festival. You put so much pressure on yourself, diving headfirst into the deep end without thinking about how much is on your plate. I just didn't want you to overwork yourself, that's all.
Oh, wow! That's actually really nice of you.
Well, looking out for my fellow knights comes with a job. As for the event, food, drink, and fun in spades without too much pomp and circumstance. Yeah, just like a Mondstadt festival should be. The team will feel at home in no time.
That's far too kind, Grandmaster. But thank you.
I mean it, you know? Just trust my judgment. Anyway, you two got a sec? Now that I'm finally back in my old stomping grounds, let me treat you to a meal. I'll even introduce you to the Good Hunter's secret menu.
Secret menu?
Ooh, nice! Paimon's never heard of that before.
What's wrong? Not hungry?
Actually, Grandmaster, there's a few things I'd love for you to look over, since you seem to have some time to spare. Perhaps we could go back to headquarters first.
Hang on. You know this is just a pit stop, right? There's not going to be time for me to take over the whole shebang.
Of course. Still, you are the Grandmaster.
All right. Daito says, the chance for the badge of the 30 years Pokemon is until tomorrow, right? What time tomorrow? I don't know actually what time, so the sooner you can get it, the better. Basically, you just need a sub or gift a sub to a channel that's streaming Pokemon. It has to be an official Pokemon game, but like it seems like almost all the official Pokemon games are eligible. Can't argue with that. Can't help you there.
Oh, you have no idea what this means. I'll be trapped in the office.
Do you need me to switch categories to Pokemon real quick?
It's not that dramatic. If we make haste, we'll finish before dawn.
As much as Paimon wants to check out that secret menu, you should at least do some work now that you're back.
All right, all right. Oh, let's go.
Poor Varka.
Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Wait, Act 1 complete? That was short. Yeah, Daito, if you want me to switch to Pokemon real quick, I can do that for... We just say we're doing some TCG polls or something. Alright, we'll do the main story first. Actually, which is the main story? Hertha, Amber... Oh, here. Reading script in chat. Elio, welcome in. How you been? We're doing the homeward he who caught the wind, so that everyone's returning to Mondstadt. Wait until the following day. Alice has used her magic to conjure a bubble that can recreate your Mondstadt travel, so the story can be shared with the knights who return from their expedition. As someone who has experienced it firsthand, you gladly agree to test and check it in advance. Did not foresee the Fortnite stuff. Have you been playing it though? I haven't played Fortnite in like 8 years. Like whenever it came to Switch. Following day at 8 a.m. I should stay in my game. Oh, wait, that was it. Didn't realize we went 2 days in the future here. Why? Why what? Why haven't I played? Well, I played it on when it came to Switch, but then I realized that because I at that time I had like seen a friend of mine stream all those types of like battle royale games, and I was like, oh, I could probably handle that. And then I realized like the whole like battle royale part's not that big a deal, but I suck at building, so I was like, all right, I'm done with this. Oh, they took Blade as well. Go to Knights of Favonia's headquarters and participate in the tests. Sure nice having Chaska. So yeah, have you tried it out at all or no? So Rolf called me earlier. How'd that go?
We made it! Wow, the whole gang's here! Even Master D-Luke!
Wow. Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the Knights, Grandmaster Varka has done a lot for me. He didn't stop me from leaving back then, or throw any administrative roadblocks my way. So I owe him one.
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult. As long as you're prepared to follow through on your choices, who am I to stop you? And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
She said she hates the idea and she wants him back home.
Pretty tired.
I mean, she can kind of rewrite reality.
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all. And now my head's killing me. My terrible memories of being Grandmaster came rushing back at once.
The Grandmaster's wording is somewhat misleading, so allow me to elaborate. We made quick work of our tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's great pleasure. So he hit up his friend Charles for a few drinks.
Who's Charles?
You know how it is. When you're catching up with an old friend, a few drinks turn into a few too many. Am I right?
Ah, so you're just hungover! Ugh, and Paimon was starting to feel bad for you.
I see. Understood.
Devs alter my script.
I just received word from
As long as they
Knights
play within the
stationed at
bounds of the
venue
script.
that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any time.
I have a question actually.
Ask away.
If everyone can experience the story in the bubble, there shouldn't be anything in there that only I can do, right?
Ah, you mean like how only you could have purified Dvalin's tears? That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that. So they might get stuck at that point in the story.
Don't worry, I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that might complicate things. The remaining content doesn't require the participant to do much of anything, actually. It should be like watching a play, except you get to walk around as you enjoy the performance.
Wait! But we ran into a combat encounter yesterday when that fungus jumped out at us!
We'll take care of that. Alice and I want this to be an experience even a child can complete without trouble. The parts you're testing today are more stable, so there shouldn't be too many bugs. Of course, when you access the dicier sections, be sure to keep our vision in mind.
Understood.
Speaking of Alice, where is she?
Klee demanded some playtime with her mom. And, of course, as far as Alice is concerned, nothing is more important than a request from her daughter.
Aww.
Yep, that checks out.
Ha ha ha. Well, let's get this show on the road. I'm ready to witness our honorary knight's story firsthand.
Okay, so what's Echoes of Memory? Oh, we have to find... Okay, so Starfell like Mondstadt. Unlocks in 1 day? We can't even do all of it today? Man. So we have to find 4 discrepancies? There you go. Hey, there you go, Daito. Welcome to the club. So we have to find 4 discrepancies. We only found... I thought we found more than 1.
Whoa! Dizzy. That's gonna take some getting used to. Why didn't that happen the first time?
Ah, looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the Favonius Cathedral now.
Wait, is this the bit where we steal... or, borrow the Holy Lyre?
And we're sure we want to expose this little detail.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Also, why is Tone Deaf Bard the only one here? What about Varka and the others?
Don't worry. I'm sure Nicole has it all planned out. See? Here comes Diluc now.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel. Unfortunately, that intel came a little late. A conflict between the two parties is ensuing inside. If the Fatui succeed, we'll miss our chance to borrow the lyre.
Oh.
Come on. Let's go help the Knights.
B-Minutes, thank you for the resub with Prime. You got a sub summon there. Daito says, I asked because I saw a timer this afternoon saying I only had like 8 hours to get the badge. Oh, only... Really? So that's tomorrow... I guess tomorrow morning, yeah. Yeah, the Pokemon 30 badge. How's it going, B-Minutes? Let me add a sub summon for you. We're doing some Genshin today. We're doing the limited event. Let me see, where are you here? And another sub summon for you. There we go. You have... What is that? 112.
What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining this part. Huh. Pretty convincing.
Want to use all my sub summons? I mean, we can next time we do Fae, which is, let me see when that is.
It's all thanks to that committed performance from our good friend Diluc.
I'm just
You know when you want to go
lines
crazy.
Nicole gave me. You need to play along, okay? The cameras are rolling.
Don't worry. Our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just delete them later. Feel free to take a relaxed approach.
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably that small bubble.
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same one the Knights of Favonius used to get in touch with me earlier. If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this magic, and I'll provide a few hints.
Oh, you know when you want to go crazy? Let's see. When's the next
Very
face stream here?
I suppose, given how the story is progressing, we don't have to worry about borrowing the Holy Lyre then.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the story. After
Maybe
all,
on
the two
Friday.
were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out that
We are getting a
detail
special
doesn't
heroes
change the
banner.
direction of the story. Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre. Varka and Jean are already in the underground
What's
area.
March? Is that
We should head
the
over as well.
is that the Easter one? I can't remember.
This is like getting to read the script before watching the movie.
I
Might not be a
wonder what
teacher
would
much
happen if
longer.
this time
Burnt
we
out?
managed to catch the
Because
Fatui thief in the act.
I feel that.
That would complicate things. Worst case
Got
scenario,
Celica Duo, so I'm
we
going to
might
try to
need
get
do
the
another
spark for
take.
Fjorm.
So if you could refrain from going off script, that would be great.
Okay, okay.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
I have a new plan. What's up? Also, when's your spring break? Flight attendant? Okay. Traveling the world. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like traveling. I don't know if I would want to be traveling that much. Enter the basement. But we could never actually like go in there. Have an interview to be a flight attendant during spring break. When is that?
You're just in time. The situation
Mine's
is
like
not
the
looking
last
good at
week
the
of
moment.
the month.
The Fatui brought much more force than expected.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
So everyone's acting out the beginning of the story. Yikes.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need to try harder than that.
You ain't messing around, huh? Take this!
Oh no! If this keeps up, the Holy Lyre's gonna be... Oh, sorry. Paimon can't do this. Nicole, shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui costumes at least?
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average guild members.
Huh, let me see here. Ah, it looks like magical autoload has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear.
Okay,
I'll
so
get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene. Remember, this is a tense moment.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should be able to retrieve the lyre.
I'll see it done.
You all sure are getting into character. Okay then, let's go.
All right. Do we have a mod in the chat? Weeb, are you still here? I know Kaizen left already. Can we give a shout out to B Minutes? Perfect for me. My background's hospitality, entertainment, and education. I mean, I get the hospitality part. Where do the other two fit in? I guess if you're Southwest, maybe that would be where entertainment fits in. Also doing someone internationally. Let's fly. How many of your flights do you think would be to them though? Let's talk to Barbara and Rosaria.
If the conflict really had escalated to this point back then. Ugh. Just imagine the cleanup work.
Yeah, good thing it didn't turn out like that. No use thinking about something that didn't happen, right?
When your free time is as precious as mine, it's hard not to think about it.
Thanks for the redeem, Sparkle. Pays the same, if not more than teaching starting. No, I can believe that. That's the easiest part to believe right there. Is there anything over here? Nothing over here. Just want to see everything. See what Varka and Cyrus say.
I couldn't keep up with you after all, Grandmaster. It's like you've gotten even stronger since I last saw you.
Expeditions have a way of doing that to people. Ever consider taking your adventurers out on a long trip?
I think I'll pass.
What is teaching? Dealing with large groups of people and following protocol and safety regulations? Yeah, but now you have to deal with adults who think they know better than you.
No entry.
Or are more
This place is under Fatui
entitled.
jurisdiction.
Wendolin. Entertainment flight attendants have to put on a show in a sense. Like I said, if you're on Southwest, I can see that, yeah. Oh, Jack and Kaya.
I never thought I'd get the chance to spar with the cavalry captain.
I'm always up for a duel, as long as you treat me to a glass of wine after we're done.
That's fair. Who else is here? Was that Albedo? Point is experience relevant? Is irrelevant? Oh, that's true.
Dare
Oh,
you stand in our way? You'll face our Harbinger's wrath soon enough.
wait a second. Which Harbinger are we talking about? It's Albedo and Lisa.
What a coincidence. Or perhaps I should say, great minds think alike.
Yes, well, this looked like the most relaxed part of the performance. I'd prefer to get this over with and return to my work as soon as possible. I'm assuming you feel the same, Miss Lisa?
Of course. After all, this place suffers from a dire lack of comfortable chairs and good tea.
Right. Let's see. Look, ChatGPT told me I'm perfect for it. You know what you should do? You should take one of those like school aptitude tests and see what it tells you. Bum, ba-dum, bum.
The Holy Liar! There it is! Well.
Official.
It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
What do you mean by no, I mean just for fun.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable electro-sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy like a book.
No! We're too late!
Put the liar down.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Because she's meant to be.
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of
Oh,
course.
she made it.
How does it look? I am the spitting image of an electro-sisson mage, am I not?
And I suppose I look enough like an electro-sisson as I am.
Hold on. Trying to distract me with conniving conversation, are you? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons, take care of these pests. The holy Liar der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast. Mage-powered flight is something else.
Fischl is... the Fatus is getting away! After her, quick!
I'm actually getting a good kick out of this.
Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
Wait, who's Amber supposed to be?
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
Chase after the escape Fatuous. Let's see. When I was 18, I moved to Florida and worked for Disney just to be, because I thought it would be fun. I became an actor because I wanted to. Lived for a decade. Then became a teacher because I had to. That's the difference. I'm a rogue and I go and do things. Time to go back to that lifestyle. Time to fly. Wait, who's the statue of? Take a look real quick. That's still... Wait. Wait. Does that look like Venti? Or even Venti with glasses? It looks like Venti with glasses.
Hey! That goes against gliding regulations! Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Oh. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
I think we're just having like idle chatter while
Over there. Let's get ready to land.
flying and acting.
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
What?
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like. It's at least a few times bigger.
Yes, I remember it being much more run down. This place has far more structural appeal.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork. And I know for sure it's not the work of the knights.
So Alice must have made it.
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear mages then.
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste.
Of course.
So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago.
Oh!
Alice has always been a go big or go home kind of person.
Now I'm glad I also played that, or watched the video of that one.
This is go big, all right.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the Holy Lyre.
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just you, Luke. Should be a total piece of cake.
Yeah, we watched, like, obviously the Golden Apple Archipelago story was long before I started playing, and it was limited, but we watched the video for that one.
A human never doubts what their eyes
Mona.
see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice. Is that Mona?
Mona? Oh, you mean Barbarloth's student.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt after your expedition left.
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too.
Aw.
What? How? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Rhindaughter, I suppose.
Ooh, Rhindaughter.
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score, right?
Anyway, how do we cross?
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on us.
Pum, pum, pum.
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me for the answer.
Oh, right. Almost forgot about that.
If you want the answer, think back to what I said at the beginning.
Can't I just like Chaska it? Oh, I can't. They took away my characters. No. I mean, I have Varka.
Mona's riddle was as follows. A human never doubts what their eyes see, or rejects the ground beneath their feet. However, things that are taken to be indisputable are often false. So, one must shift one's gaze elsewhere.
Ah.
Upward.
So what? So I have to go this way? Can we just walk over here? Nope. Not that way. Rip. So how does this work? I'm so confused. What? Did my controller just die? Hold on. Controller just died. Okay, so now what? Do I walk? Nope. So it's literally 1-to-1. Two and a one. Okay, so it is 1-to-1. Oh, B-Minutes, did you see any of the, or not did you see any of it, but any thoughts on the Pokemon Day stuff? Or anyone in chat who, oh hey, it's Miku. Mika? Micah. What's her name? Micah. Mika.
Looks like Mika's guarding
Mika.
his spot.
Oh, hey! It's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone. No. Wait, my line. How did you get in here?
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to find the liar.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatus.
Wait, but in real life, we only needed 1 key.
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only 1 key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their lines. It would be a shame if their part got skipped over.
Fair.
Point. They're playing through the story just like us, after all.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight. But when I actually had to stand up against all of you, it made sense. I mean, Mr. Diluc practically had me in a cold sweat.
Really? I only had 1 line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent. The same principle applies here.
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a few tricks up your sleeve, Mr. Diluc. Anyway, you can head in now. Everyone should be ready.
One moment. We can't quite end it like this. I believe you have one more line, Mika.
Do I have to say it?
It would benefit the scene.
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
And off he goes.
I wonder how many people started a brand new account just to be able to compare this one and the original. You know what I mean? Because, like, Genshin doesn't let you replay stuff.
Without the crests, I can't activate this device either. Like I said, I told you everything I know. Just leave me alone. Man, I thought I lucked out with just a few lines, but it still wasn't easy to pull off. Anyway, if you want to get into that room, you'll need to track down the 3 Fatui with the crests.
Huh. Bennett.
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated, huh?
Stand aside. This one's personal. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded! Come on, kid! Let's finish what we started!
Fatui Skirmisher, played by Cyrus.
You can't run!
Here we go!
Just have a bunch of pyro and animo fighters.
Yahoo!
Okay, you win. Somehow this round wasn't quite as fun.
Probably because you had to act like a Fatus. At this point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
True. Guess I didn't stand a chance, huh?
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatus costume. Does that mean the auto-load bug is fixed now, Nicole?
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui in Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff? I can't even imagine.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all.
Delusions might also be involved somehow. The Harbingers seem like the disciplined ones to me.
Well,
even though we lost. Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding. You've earned it.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. How you helped him navigate his past. It's hard to believe we finally have answers after all these years. So, on behalf of all the adventurers in Mondstadt, truly, I can't thank you enough.
Well, that's what friends are for, right?
Speaking of, how have things been since you got back, Bennett?
Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But that part's nothing new, so I don't mind. I do miss the Asha, though. I hope I get the chance to show them Mondstadt someday.
Talk about bad luck. The minute you put on that Fatui costume, the gun stopped working. How weird is that?
Yeah, thanks for stepping in, Dad. Guess I'll have to hand it in to Miss Nicole for repairs later.
Is there anything here for me? Like a chest or something?
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
Oh, it's during.
Coming here first? I'd reconsider if I were you. Ha! You've been warned. Continue at your own risk.
You force authorized. Ha! Burn!
Let's play!
Resistance is futile. Save yourself. Up the ante!
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durant.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to Timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Well, that's a pretty huge change. Why B, though?
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
I'm just glad I didn't have to play the evil dragon in the end.
Let it.
Huh?
The Vatus up ahead values wealth above all else. No bargaining chip is off the table. Luckily, I've prepared a negotiation multi-tool for this situation. Don't forget to take it with you.
Wait, Mona? Again?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this, but it is what it is. Anyway, the crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough up to get it. Let's talk business, shall we?
Oh, I have to hold it?
Who would have thought there was this much mora to be made in a dump like Mondstadt?
Hey! Did you just break character?
What? Of course not. All right, here's the crest. Huh. And with that, I'm off the clock. Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament.
You know about that?
Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora. So I've been taking on a lot of odd jobs.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexenzirkel never promises an amount they can't deliver. Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
All right, we've got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Huh?
Mika! We have the crests!
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it. Just one moment.
Thanks.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice. Where's the fun in that?
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get out of here.
On me.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
Yeah, look, it's him. Oh, it's one of these things.
The Holy Liar! There it is! Wait, Paimon remembers something about a...
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Despair, for you have stepped into my trap! Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up?
Surprised by your own trap?
Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. I do not have a good feeling about this. Allow me to clarify before we proceed. How was it that the lyre was retrieved back then?
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and then the lock opened.
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not? We are not entirely outmatched.
'Tis true, though thine Prinzessin stands on the cusp of defeat. Courage has not yet failed her. Let this be our last stand! Come forth, my loyal servants! Smite all who stand against us!
Ow.
Look! The ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's your chance!
Group 2, reinforce!
Ow.
Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once! I wouldn't like... Yeah. Yeah. Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one foul swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Think you can get away? Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Wind, hear me.
Warrior sweeping in!
How much damage does he take?
Verdict is... Ha!
Brace yourselves. Yeah. Here we go.
Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein. It seems this is the end of the road.
Official. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain future participants will have a great time.
Yeah! This role was perfect for you!
Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense. Yet know that this is but the least of your princess's abundant talents.
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is opened, though.
True. This isn't what we were told would happen.
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open. It's not their style.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Before, all we have to do is beat up a Fatu agent, and Official has admitted defeat.
Oh, wait! Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed? You dare place your princessin in such a scene? 'Tis an affront of the highest order!
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this, mein Fräulein. But not to worry. It's all pretend, after all.
Very well. I shall allow this trespass, if only to bring this to an end. Just be gentle.
You're up, Paimon.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here. Here goes nothing.
Or so we assume. Just poker.
Miss Alice does love to tease, doesn't she?
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a wrap for now.
As the performance within the magic bubble comes to an end, the actors return to the real world one after another. Vargas has the Good Hunter staff set up a banquet in front of the cathedral, inviting all involved to celebrate.
Wow! This is quite the gathering. And do you smell that? Is that the secret menu Barker was talking about?
Looks like we get to try it out after all.
Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time, so she's gonna dig in. Don't forget to grab some food before it's all gone, okay?
Will do.
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
Nope, just noticed that you seemed seemed a lot more relaxed.
You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer after all. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit regretful for not keeping up the tradition.
Everyone leads in their own way. There's no right and wrong.
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force. Home is what happens when we're all together like this.
Ah, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together.
The return of the expedition force is a good thing. You deserve to enjoy it too.
I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will do just that. Make sure to do the same, traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
I will.
Hey! Honorary knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here, and the breeze is nice too. Care to join me?
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just had to be there. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Talk to Varka. Let's talk to everyone else first. Why are they on the chairs?
As the battle hung in the balance, I spoke an incantation from the Emanachreich, broke through their ranks with ease, and thus the holy lyre was mine. 'Twas light work for one such as I.
Cyrus told me all about it. You were amazing.
Having seen it for myself, I must admit, you were quite something, my lady. Why, I bet even Barbados himself would have been hard-pressed to catch up with you.
That was Hexencircle magic, not some incantation, but... whatever. Guess I'll let her have her moment.
Don't worry. Paimon will save you a serving of every delicious dish.
Oh.
Even though I didn't have a lot of lines, I still had fun. It kind of felt like being back in the Simulanka. Acting out a light-hearted script alongside a bunch of friends. It was nice to have a laid-back experience for once.
Quite a change of pace from our experience in Not Cry, huh?
Yeah, this was far less complicated.
You can say that again.
Wanna eat at our table? A whole bunch of friends are there.
All right, let the relaxing begin.
Oh, it's Noelle.
Noelle! I've been looking everywhere for you. Come on, join us.
Just give me 1 second. I need to bring a few crates of drinks over first. But I'll be done soon, I promise.
In that case, I'll help you out.
Noelle, yep. We saw her a little bit. Actually, was it yesterday during Marcus story quest? Alright, is that everyone? Now we gotta make our way up there.
Take me up.
Oops.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. You're welcome.
And Amber, yep. Just gonna fail.
Well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time.
Mondstadt does feel like home.
You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back. The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place.
This is where things began for me in Tevat. This is where I began my search for her. Still, she is more important to me than any specific place.
I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad.
I don't deserve that much credit. Didn't even know I could do that until that moment.
I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been
Luke's
awake
Batman
for
stopped
long.
saying his job in post.
But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire. Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we?
I feel like Paimon might have a few things to say about that. My title's just honorary, remember? Not quite sure the Knights can take credit for Natlan.
I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
I do.
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
Ha! When did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind if I do. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
Wouldn't that attract even more attention?
The traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast to our honorary knight.
To our honorary knight.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyro-Gnosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grandmaster?
Oh.
Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora.
Oh, Senora.
But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past Senora to take civilians as hostages either.
So that's the full story. I got Celestia there in the background too.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then.
Poor Senora.
Perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation.
I had to stop her.
You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect the Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to.
They're like half gone.
Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
What does that mean? Does that mean before the end of Nod Try?
Some of our knights remain stationed in Notcry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
Thank you both. I'm getting closer to the truth. I can feel it.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that.
I will. Thank you.
Alright, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Dun dun dun!
Clee.
Dun dun dun!
Oh my gosh. Fish blasting, guys.
Da da da!
This is so fun, Mom!
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it.
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
Okay. Is there anything else to do up here? Now, I seem to recall in the special program that this statue had toppled, so I'm kind of worried. Oh, wait. Is that it? What? Or do we have to do, like, the story part? Or the minigame part first? Oh, we can't do part 3 until tomorrow. Got it. And I'm sure there's an epilogue, so we gotta wait anyway. Alright, in that case, let's go do the minigame stuff. Echoes of memory. So we have to find discrepancies. Favonius Falcon recon log. Let's go from left to right. During the welcome ceremony, Amber and her juniors have prepared a brand new flying and shooting challenge waiting for people to come and experience it.
Let's fly!
Hey there, Tanuki, Paimon. Let me introduce our new colleague. This is Aja, Signals Officer for the 7th Company. This is her able assistant, Vesper. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Honorary Knight, and the Helper in White. It's an honor to meet you. Say hello, Vesper. Shrar. Another Signals Officer? I've never heard of this position. Whoa, this Falcon is so well behaved. It looks like it's wearing armor, and it's even carrying a tiny bag. Hold on a second. Paimon's confused. What did Amber mean when she said performance? Does this have something to do with Miss Aja and Vesper? Huh, let me explain. Master Jean probably told you we're holding a wind glider speed shooting event, am I right? It's a very simple way of explaining it. In reality, it might be a little different from your expectations. This event is more like a flying performance and instruction challenge. The crux of this event isn't gliding with a wing glider. It's about sending signals from the ground to airborne units like Vesper, so we can instruct them to perform complex maneuvers and defeat monsters, represented by targets naturally. Should be a novel experience, a pleasant little surprise. Shrar. So we're not gliding, we're guiding? So we just sit back and send signals. That's right. The flying challenge is a technical demonstration. Our goal is to showcase the new direction we're taking to develop Knights' reconnaissance capabilities to our colleagues. Amber may be able to accurately detect enemy movements and make concise records while gliding, but that's not a skill every knight can aspire to. Hey, Lana Bird, welcome in. The goal for Vesper and me is to write a comprehensive set of instructions so that the ordinary knights can coordinate with well-trained Mondstadt falcons and form a pair of eyes in the sky. That way, even without strong outriders, we can gather intelligence over sustained periods and ensure steady progress when advancing. In fact, with the innovative forward-facing weaponry that Vesper is equipped with, some of the weaker airborne monsters we encounter can be eliminated in advance. Wow, very impressive. You sound just like an engineer. Relax, Aja. There's no need to be so serious around these two. You're not talking to Commander Frederica. Just think of it as playing with a new animal friend. The most important thing is to have fun. Sorry, Amber. I'm just really eager to get underway. Vesper and I have been training hard for this demonstration. If we can get your approval on our night and the helper in white, it'll mean our instructions are basically good to go. Then we can polish them up a little and put them into practice. Of course, you might even encounter a few mechanical malfunctions during the demonstration. We've been training pretty intensely and may have ended up wearing out some of the components. Once the replacement components are all ready, we'll swap everything out. Don't worry, we'll make sure the Vesper's backpack works perfectly in the field. Shrar. I'll be strict, but I won't be harsh. Don't worry, I'm not here to nitpick. And Paimon's gonna give it a proper go too. Yeah, sounds like all four of you are bursting to go. Well then, have fun. Don't mind me grinding a 4-star. Which one? Traveler must command Vesper the Falcon to fly along a designated route. Launch projectiles from an alchemical backpack to hit targets along the way. Okay. Multiple perspective changes. We're gonna stop recording. Tracking view and using controller. Hold the button to keep firing. Drag the right stick to adjust the firing direction. Okay. Alright, we'll figure this out as we go. Bum, ba, da, da, dum. See, now I think about it, how does a Falcon conduct reconnaissance? You're interested in the technical side of things? Wonderful. It's a little complicated, so I'll try to make things as simple as possible. Shrar. To achieve air-to-ground communication, in addition to making the most of Amber's unparalleled reconnaissance expertise, we also integrated 4 different technologies. Alchemical equipment from Mondstadt, cartomatic identification devices from Fontaine, principles for controlling overhead surveillance devices from Liyue, and expertise on beast taming from Sumeru. Vesper has undergone special training. It's able to send over more than 30 simple signals to the mechanism on its back by using various tones and movements. These signals are then converted into a coded sequence of flashing lights, which are transmitted to the ground for operators like me to interpret. Similar operational methods have already been field tested on Liyue's overhead surveillance devices and used to eliminate multiple criminal syndicates and monster swarms. This methodology is proven and reliable. I think I've heard about this before. Apparently, a big exhibition will be held in Nagcry soon, and a delegation from Liyue is planning to showcase some even more advanced technology. I'm going to watch and learn. However, for the time being, the flight instructions sent to Vesper will continue to use the same information chain that I detailed just now. From the ground, we transmit coded light signals. When the mechanism on Vesper's back receives them, it will emit specific tones to tell Vesper what to do. If the visibility is good, it takes less than a second from the moment the order is given for Vesper to react. But if Vesper can't receive the flashing light signals, it will rely on its memory and intuition to return to where it first took off. Vesper's so clever. Shrar. Indeed, I became neighbors with the Vesper when I was only as tall as the Spark Knight, and Vesper was only half as tall as me. Of course, Miss Hanya's work and introduction to the principles of beast taming also played a vital role. Hanya, I've heard that name before. Does she have some sort of special insight in this area? Perhaps you've met her before? I've only read her work, though I'd love to show my gratitude in person. Right now, she's only released a limited run of proof copies, but her book includes a detailed discussion on communicating with animal companions that has benefited me greatly. If I hadn't found her work by chance at a small stall in Nagcry, who knows how many years it would have taken to realize our plans for air-based reconnaissance. Your rapport with Vesper is clearly a key factor. You and Vesper are obviously birds of a feather. That's true. It's not easy to find a bird of prey as clever and cooperative as Vesper. It's one of the biggest difficulties with trying to popularize a system like this going forward. Still, I'm ready to take on the challenge. I'm going to study my beast taming socks off, in addition to my regular duties, of course. As the technology matures, perhaps the signaling equipment will become more compact. That way the birds like pigeons could become viable options, and the training process will become more standardized. Just you wait, Honorary Knight. Are you working on Aoife right now? Nice. What exactly does a signals officer do? Do you know Phonia? She's the shining light of the original signals officers. It was Phonia who established our operating principles, combining incredible alchemical technology with cutting-edge experimental tactics. She designed most of the training programs I completed, with the help of the vice captain and Lenore, our very first signals officer. Then something unexpected must have happened. When she finished compiling the signals handbook, she was transferred and took up a temporary role as intelligence officer. By the time I got back from Dornman Port, Phonia had taken a leave of absence. I haven't been able to see her since. Actually, a few things happened. I get the impression it's a complicated situation, but the higher-ups haven't issued an incident report, so I guess that means someone like me doesn't need to know. I'm happy to leave it at that. Based on what I know about Phonia, she'll be back in the game in no time. I respect her too much to think she needs any undue concern from me. Shall we get back to the matter at hand? Good idea. I want to know more. Alright, let me think. I've already covered the operating principles, however we've run into a few problems when putting them into practice. For example, echo and beam detection devices remain difficult to both operate and maintain. An entire team of dedicated technicians would be needed to perform maintenance on the battlefield. These are precision instruments after all, and not every knight can be an expert in engineering. There's no way around it. This is the difference between theory and application. Outfitting every unit with an acoustic sensor and alchemical beam equipment isn't cost effective. Mondstadt can't afford such technology at the moment. Therefore, we have settled on two different paths. The first is to continue to tackle the key technical challenges, and the second is to adopt the relatively simple optical-based methods that I've proposed. The authorities in Liyue have extensive experience in this regard. Plan to keep in touch with Suding's team for regular guidance as the development progresses. You need 4 more boss mats. How much you got? I mean, if you have enough resin, it should be easy enough. Vesper, put your best talent forward. Follow the honorary knight's instructions carefully. Shrar. Alright, let's see how we do. Yeah, in hindsight, we should have done this on like Tuesday or something. I don't really need the healing, but okay. Shooting regular targets. Oh, nice. First drill completed. How many are there? Or do you mean of the 4? Okay. Next challenge. Real test of aim. Ow. So warning signal up ahead. Powerful enemy. All right. Backpack's damage. Okay. Is that it for now? What's available? Yeah, so okay, we can't even do everything yet. Should we do this? Well, it says it doesn't even unlock in hours, so it says we should probably maybe we plan on doing this Tuesday. Maybe while we're waiting for the maintenance to end for Star Rail on Tuesday. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta farm Saurians Yeah, I have to farm some things for Escoffier because I pre-farmed for her like months ago, but then I only realized a couple like 2 days ago. No, it was yesterday. It was yesterday that all of her materials were gone. I'm like, where did they go? And it turns out Inefa, who we hadn't planned on pulling for, but we got and then leveled up, uses the same world boss maps or mats. So, yep. As for the books, I don't know why I ran out of the books, but like these ones here. So we'll do those. All right, but I think that'll wrap it up then. I know we only streamed for about 3 hours, but again, the event's not fully available, so we're gonna wait till Tuesday. So during maintenance for Star Rail, we'll do the rest of that. So let me pencil that in here. Genshin event, and then HSR polls. We're gonna pull for Saridra on Tuesday, then Yaoguang and Sparksy. I don't know if that was the order we decided on, and then Rappa. And then Wednesday we're pulling for, let me write that down. ZZZ pulls for Arya.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Saridra, Yaoguang, Sparksy, Rappa. Right now, Eva's at 80. Are you trying to go all the way up to 90? Because 80 to 90 is like the highest cost for the least gain. All right, and then let's see. I don't know what we're doing the rest of Tuesday. Oh wait, no, there's not gonna be maintenance at all. It's just gonna be up.
Surviving is tough.
Maybe we do our pulls first, and then we just do the Genshin event the rest of the time.
Tougher.
Yeah, it's because it's phase 2, so there's not gonna be you'll have Aoife. I want to invest in. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't know if you were doing that for all your 4 stars. But in hindsight, that probably was not what you meant. Maybe tomorrow.
I'm a little out of practice these days.
Yeah, if we're doing Star and Genshin on Tuesday and ZZZ on Wednesday, maybe tomorrow we do Pokemon. You guys want to catch up on Pokemon ZA? Aoife and Janssen I want to build. Yeah. I do want to level up all mine eventually to the point where I can at least use them in Imaginarium Theater. So that's like, what, level 70, I think? And only the ones that I would use for actual teams do I want to level up to 80 or more. So like right now I'm using Sucrose on my Columbina and Effa team, for example. So I think I got them both. I got them and Fischl to 70, maybe 80. I can't remember. Okay, so maybe tomorrow we do Pokemon post game. PZA post game. Tuesday Star Rail polls. I don't think there's any story or event that we need to do or worry about then. And then we'll do the rest of the Genshin event. Wednesday we'll do ZZZ polls for Arya. There might be some story stuff or whatever in ZZ we can do that day. Thursday, I don't know what we're doing yet. Friday, we have the Tempest Trials, so we'll probably do Fae that day. Aoife C0 though. That's okay. You can still use them. Anything beyond C0, I always consider just a bonus. Okay. But I think that's it for today, guys. Alright, where should we send you guys? Let's take a look. Thanks for hanging out. I know a lot of people had to ditch because they didn't want to see spoilers or anything like that. Who is on? We got a lot of people on. Jesus, I follow way too many people now. I gotta start clearing my follow list, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, most of these people I followed because they were either doing Fire Emblem at one point or Hoyoverse at one point, and most of them aren't even doing that anymore. Probably have to do King's Game weekly soon. Wait, what?
Time itself is a silent song.
Oh, the Chess Weekly boss. Yeah. Oh yeah, where's Doodles? We were supposed to help Doodles with that one yesterday, but they were in the middle of quests and they didn't show up today, so. Alright, where should we send you guys? I got someone playing Wuthering Waves. I guess that's close.
Time itself is a silent song.
Let's go there. I don't think we've rated Pika in a while. We're doing Wuthering Waves, but they also play the other Hoyo games that we play, like Genshin and all that stuff. And ZZZ and... Alright, let's go. Where's my mouse? If you guys are subbed, copy the High Papayas. If you're not sub, reading for the Hilda Monkey emotes, and you can copy our old sub command. And if you're not subbed and don't have channel points, you can use the regular command. As usual, follow on social media and join the Discord. Thanks for hanging out again, everyone. So I know Lana Bird's still here, Darth Darkrai is still here. I know we had a lot of people pop in. Some people are probably still lurking, which is cool. Is anyone else in the chat? Sparkle is here. We got some lurkers, which is cool too. Appreciate the lurks, everyone. Alright, anyways, I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Pokemon tomorrow, apparently.
I'm a little out of practice
We'll go from
these
there.
days.
You guys have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys
Any
tomorrow.
conflicts
Bye,
around?
guys.
I'm in the mood for some peace.
Time itself is a silent song.
Bye, Kamal. Thanks for hanging out.